Hello students, in this video I would like to share with you the possible ways for deleting or dropping column of a data frame. In Pandas, we can drop or delete column by index, by name and by position. The syntax is as follows. Here we have index, access and in place, whereby index refers to the column or to the row which will be deleted depending on the access. Access by default is set to 0, which means rows. When the access is set to 1, it denotes columns. In place by default is false. If true, do operation in place and return none. To actually edit the original data frame, the in place parameter can be set to true and it will not return any value. Now let us learn with the help of program. Here in our program we have a dictionary name D. The column names are fruits, total and baskets. So here we have the column fruits and these are the values for fruits. These are in the form of dictionary, the key fruit with these values. So next key is total and these are the values for total. And next is basket and these are the baskets for our data frame. So here these are just an example. You can take any of these example as per the requirements. Here for fruits apple and basket B1 with 90 numbers. Another example is that there are 100 bananas in basket B2. So these are simple examples for the program. Here we are to delete or to drop the columns. So we will try to learn the possible ways to delete or drop one of these columns. Next, here we are printing the dictionary D. We already learned how to print or to display the dictionary. So after that, we will convert that dictionary into a data frame. Here our data frame name is DF and we are converting the dictionary into a data frame using the data frame converter. Next, we are printing that data frame. Now let us have a look at the output of our program. Here we have the output for our program. First of all, we created a dictionary of fruits, total and basket. So here we have the dictionary of fruits and total and basket. So it is displaying in the form of dictionary as you can see here. All these are the keys for the dictionary. Then this dictionary is being converted into data frame. Now you can see it is in the form of 3 columns: fruits, total and baskets. It is in the form of a data frame. Let us now proceed with the main aim of our program, which is deleting or dropping column. So we will have a look at the possible ways for deleting or dropping column. One of the possible way to delete column is by deleting a column by name. To delete a column or multiple columns, use the name of the column or of columns and specify the access as 1. So now let us try to drop a column from our data frame. First, we have to write the data frame name. Then we are using the drop function. So after that, we need to specify the name of the column that we want to drop. Suppose here, for example, I want to drop the column name baskets. So I am specifying the name baskets and access is equal to 1, which denotes that we are dropping a column, not a row. My dear students, keep in mind that the above deletion operation do not affect the original data frames. If we print the data frame later, we can still get the original data frame. So now let us check the output for this program. So after dropping baskets, what will happen for our data frame? So let me run the program for you. Here we have the output of the program. As you can see, the original data frame have got 3 columns: fruits, total, and baskets. So these are the 3 columns for our original data frame. After dropping the column baskets, there will be only 2 columns which are fruits and total. As you can see, the column baskets is being dropped. We are dropping the column by name. So now let us move ahead with our program. Let us try the other possible ways for dropping columns. Let us try to drop a column on column index. So to drop a column by its index in Python pandas, we need to specify the index of the column name that we want to drop. So here we are dropping a column by column index. So let me now write the command to drop a column on column index. So let us consider, for our example, we want to drop column index 2. Here we are dropping again the column baskets. Remember, in the previous method, that means dropping column by name, we drop the column baskets, but this does not affect the original data frame. That means our data frame still have 3 columns. So here I'll write index 2, which means dropping the baskets column of our data frame. So the output of this method will be the same as the previous method, which we use for dropping column by name. Here access is equal to 1 means the column. Now let me run this program and let us have a look at the output. Here we have the original data frame with 3 columns. The column basket is there in the original data frame. And after dropping column by name, the basket column is being dropped, as well as dropping a column on column index. Here you can see there are only column fruits and total. Now let me try to drop the column total in order to avoid confusion. So here I'll change the index to 1. That means the output will display as 2 columns that are fruits and baskets. So let me run this program for you. And here you can see there are 2 columns after dropping a column on column index. So here we have only 2 columns, which are fruits and baskets. The column total is being dropped since it was in index number 1. I hope that is clear. Now let us have a look with another way for dropping column, that is dropping column in place. When we use t in place is equal to true with the drop command for column, the column will permanently deleted from the data frame. So in our data frame, we have got 3 columns. Now if we delete one of the column using column in place, then that column will be deleted permanently. It will affect the original data frame. Now let me write the command for dropping the column in place. Before that, keep in mind that it will affect the original data frame. As for our example, we have got a data frame with 3 columns, and if we drop a column using column in place, later we will have fewer than 3 columns. So here let me drop a column for index number 2. Here I will write in place is equal to true, which means that column which is in index number 2 will be deleted permanently. Before that, let me add one more line of codes in line number 18 so that you will be able to compare the original data frame with the data frame after dropping the column using in place. So I'll add here print df, that means printing the original data frame. Then we will try to drop a column by using in place. So here we have the commands for dropping a column by using in place. It is in line number 20. After dropping a column using in place, let us now try to display the original data frame. So now let me run the program for you. Before that, let us specify the column index as 1 to compare with the previous way of dropping a column, and the axis is also equal to 1 because we are dropping a column. Here df is the name of our data frame, so we are dropping for our data frame column number 1, and axis is equal to 1, which means columns, and in place is equal to 2, which means permanently delete column which is in index number 1. So now let us have a look at the output of the program. Now we can see that in the output here we have, after dropping a column, we have two columns, fruits and baskets. The column total is being dropped and it was in index number 1. This is being dropped permanently. My dear students, that's all for this topic on dropping or deleting columns of a data frame. So in this topic, we have learned to delete the column or to drop column by using few methods. The three methods that we learn are dropping column by name, then dropping by column index, as well as using in place. So these are the three possible ways for dropping column. You can choose any of these possible ways for dropping columns as per your requirements. So that's all. We will stop here for this topic and we shall meet again in the next video with another topic.